But yeah, I just cannot stress it enough how much I love this game. I mean, you can probably hear it. I don't know. You can hear if someone cares for the game or not. I'm pretty sure that you were able to hear it for me, but yeah, this game is just great in every way. The characters, the graphics, which on PC are really good, especially the modability as well, which adds a lot. Um, and the sounds are probably, strangely, one of the worst things about it. The actual dialogue is great. The actual battle sounds, though, I'm not that big of a fan. Yeah, not really. Just don't really like them too much. Just looking if I recognize any of the people doing the voice acting for those characters. No, I do not. Well, I certainly hope that. Well, actually, we will not see these characters. Maybe we'll see their offspring in Dragon Age 2, but it takes place like 200 years after Dragon Age 1, so 200 years after this. So, you know, maybe we'll hear a legend or a myth of, you know, Ogren the Crazy Dwarf or something. I don't know. But yeah, I'm so curious to see how this entire story continues and really what is just gonna happen. And I'm also really curious to see just how big the influences are, you know, from the decisions I made in this game. Like, is in Dragon Age 2, is there just going to be a flat out, you know, Dalish land or, you know, huge changes like that, or is, you know, Orzammar no longer accessible to well anyone? Because they seem really secluded, which I find to be a bummer. Um, so yeah, that's definitely a bad call in the end. You know, if you look at the result, I really should not have picked Harrowmont, but yeah, I mean, what can you do? That's what I decided, so I'm sticking with it. I'm just now also really just curious, just yeah, if I should have seen this coming, because you know, I right up till the moment I was reading that stuff, I had no clue. I had no clue at all. I thought I had picked wisely, but not at all, apparently. I thought, to be honest, that it was kind of the other way around. That Balin wanted to, you know, go for a strong Orzammar, and they didn't need the outsiders. But yeah, I guess I just, you know, flipped the characters. So that kind of sucks. I thought Harrowmont was, you know, open. Yeah, you know, the open kind of guy, just who would open up trade very well, and yeah, not get into another civil war there, and then also a war with Ferelden. I mean, what the fuck? No, just don't, guys. Seriously, don't. So maybe we'll instead of the Dalish being you know, seen as lesser people by the humans, maybe we'll see dwarves as that in my Dragon Age 2 world. Because of that, that could be such a thing. Because well, it didn't really specify how long and how intense that war was, did it? I mean, if it was just a skirmish or two, then okay. But if, you know, I to be honest, I don't see the dwarves going topside to conquer a town. I don't really see that, because why would they want a town? They want to make their entire underground city bigger, not a topside city, right? So it was probably the humans attacking the dwarves instead, right? And then they just got held back. But at least I was correct on the on Harrowmont that he wouldn't, you know, except initially, create golems. So at least I'm correct on that. I mean, the knowledge to have it is really good, and it might, it might help in, Dragon Age 2 because that knowledge will still be there. And it depends on whoever is king at that moment, but we'll just have to see. We'll just have to see. I'm just so goddamn curious about how it's all gonna fit together. Really am. Actually, just thinking now about the urn of Sacred Ashes. That text. It made it sound like Liliana stole the urn, didn't it? It was suddenly gone, or was that just? I don't know. Liliana's. Well, the short talk we had with Liliana made it sound like she could have stolen it, but yeah, maybe the Chantry just took it and stored it somewhere just to remove it, basically. Also, these are some seriously long credits. These are seriously long. God. To be honest, I wouldn't notice if they were looping, to be honest. Can you say "to be honest" more times in the same sentence? I don't think so, to be honest. Right, there we go. Alright, that seems to be it. I wonder what it'll do if it just kicks me back to the end? Or to the main screen, or... Well, what's it gonna be? I like the the artwork in the background is also really good. Okay, so it just kicks you right back to the menu where I'm gonna have to edit out my email address again. Thanks EA for showing that on the main menu. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I'll see you at Dragon Age 2. See you guys. That didn't sound right at all, did it? No.